Today's text is found in Hebrews chapter 4, verse 16. Let us then approach God's throne of grace with confidence, so that we may receive mercy and find grace to help in our time of need. Our text comes after a description of Jesus in verse 14 and 15, describing him as our compassionate high priest. Those who would kind of present him or describe him as severe or an executioner or something less than God's love misrepresent him and give him an image that isn't consistent with Scripture. Because Jesus is our compassionate high priest, we are encouraged in this verse to come before his throne of grace. It is precisely because of Christ's compassionate disposition that an intimate relationship with God is possible. And that's the basis of our invitation in verse 16. For the Jews in the Old Testament, the Ark of the Covenant represented God's throne in their midst. And it was prohibited for them to come near. Only the high priest could come, and only once a year. Christ, by way of his sacrifice on the cross, as our high priest, has opened up complete access to God's throne all of the time. With this direct new access to God, we can come with full confidence. We can freely come as many times as we want. We come to the throne of grace in full confidence of his mercy and his grace. His opportune help, precisely in our time of need, is available at any moment of any necessity, be that to confront persecution, temptation, or other problems. This mercy we can obtain, receive, and it's free, without needing to be bought, begged for, or bartered for. Mercy here also implies forgiveness for sin and help to live according to God's plan for us. Our Christian faith offers us free and direct access to God. Isn't that amazing? The exhortation to approach indicates a repetitive action in the relationship between believer and God. We need to continually approach. Prayer is something that we can do at any moment, in any place, and under any circumstance. And we can speak directly with God because he has personally invited us into his presence. God invites us to an audacious openness and frankness, to trust him, because only God is the source of mercy and grace. May God bless you, and let us approach God with confidence this week, knowing that he understands us and he is willing to rescue us. Have a great week. Our verse again. Let us then approach God's throne of grace with confidence, so that we may receive mercy and find grace to help in our time of need. Hebrews 4:16.